Well, good afternoon. Thanks for joining us for Action 10 News First at 4. I'm Andy Lascano in for Drew Spire. There's a dispute in Mathis between families with loved ones who have been laid to rest at a local cemetery and the people who are running the cemetery. The families believe they're being denied the opportunity to decorate and maintain their grave sites. They spoke with the Troubleshooters about it, as did cemetery management.
But you come over here, sir, and I'm kind of upset with you because you live 2 blocks away, and you know better than that.
It didn't take long for a small crowd to gather at the Descanso Eterno Cemetery No. 2 in Mathis. Nor did it take long for emotions to flare up about what they claim they're hearing. These people are saying that you are the one who started all of this.
Yes.
This is a Facebook video recorded by Ramon Morales Thursday, August 27th at the cemetery. He was there tending to his family's grave sites when he says he was approached by a woman.
These are rules that were put in place in the cemetery in 1999.
Had you ever met her before?
No, that was the first time.
Had you ever spoken to her before?
No.
Turns out the woman was Lydia Martinez Perez, who claims she was appointed cemetery agent and treasurer by a 5-person board in July, replacing her mother-in-law, Epifania Perez, who passed away in June. Perez says she began cleaning up the cemetery in June and 2 weeks ago began spreading the word that there would be a volunteer cleanup November 1st.
It's just a cleanup. It was nothing mandated for them to remove flowers, headstones.
But that's not the way Ramon Morales understood it on his Facebook post.
Now I'm being told I can't do it or I can, but in 2 months they're going to come and take everything up.
But once the public saw and heard Morales' post, the reaction came fast and furious. It's long been a Mexican tradition to adorn grave sites of loved ones long after they're gone.
Be able to put out memorabilia, flowers, celebrate birthdays, Christmases, how we've always done, and she's trying to take that right from us.
As another family member explained, it's a way of grieving and mourning over our lost loved ones. There are other issues here. Family members want to know how Lydia Martinez Perez all of a sudden became the person in charge of not only Descanso Eterno No. 2, but No. 1 as well. Who is on this board, Perez says, put her in charge? And where are the cemetery rules and guidelines? Because these are from 1999. Perez says the cemetery board consists of Nancy Flores, J. Flores, Maria Sanchez, Elizabeth Perez, and Elias Perez Jr. They meet once a year. It was at their July 3rd meeting they appointed Lydia as agent. That change in agents had to be approved by the Secretary of State's office. And according to Perez, these rules and guidelines were updated in 2016. But these families insist they've never seen them.
There was no guidelines where we can put in a cemetery or not, and now she wants to come and change everything around.
After the fall cleanup, I'm going to try very hard to let them be familiar with the rules and regulations.
Perez tells the Troubleshooters that more and more families are contacting her about this situation, and they're irate until she explains she's not trying to end a tradition. So all you're asking them to do on November 1st is show up,
Yes,
clean up your site.
correct.
You can leave the flowers there.
Yes.
Good enough?
Yes.
Okay. You can leave a bench there.
Yes.
But please cut the grass and pull the weeds just around your area.
Yes, correct.
Perez says she'll put signs out to get the word out, inviting families of these loved ones resting here to keep this tradition going. All right, as always, we're going to let you know what happens next there, and whenever you need help from the Troubleshooters, all you have to do is send us an email at troubleshooters@kztv10.com.